your arms ready, stretch, stretch. Get your brain ready, cross, cross. Get your focus ready.
I'm so excited you're here at school today. We have a very busy day planned today, don't we?
In this first grade class, the day begins before the bell even rings. Students have already greeted their friends and are starting work on math problems.
We have a lot that we put into our instructional day, and we need every single minute with those kids that we can have. So it's really important that they're here to set their day right and that they are organized and ready for the day.
Within the first 15 minutes of class, students have socialized, gone over the day's schedule, worked independently on math, and then gathered as a group to learn about fractions.
One of the two parts are shaded. One of the two parts are shaded.
As a parent myself, I understand how mornings can be tough, but then as a teacher, I know that routine and structures are really important for kids to feel stable, and so I really try and give suggestions to parents on how to get to school on time, making sure that you have enough time in the morning to eat breakfast, brush your teeth, and get here, and that's really important, is that time management.
We have students that are here every day, but they're not here for the beginning of the lesson, so they come in and they're behind right off the bat.
When I came to school late, I felt really bad because I missed all my work, and I have to catch up on that.
I feel like I missed a lot of work, even though it's a very short time I missed, and I really hope to never do it again. I kind of get nervous because once you walk in and everybody starts staring at you, and that's why I don't like being late to school.
If I'm able to catch up, I feel pretty lousy until the teacher will let me catch up to them.
School principal Mike Webb says falling behind because of tardies not only can hurt students educationally, it can also lead to other problems.
Sometimes they'll come in and rather than go through the frustration of not knowing what to do, they will do some avoidance things to try and get on another activity, or in some extreme cases they might have some behaviors that will get them removed from the classroom.
Students in this 3rd and 4th grade class start by reviewing the day's schedule and move on to work independently in their math books.
Pencils ready, on the paper, and begin.
Approximately 10 minutes after class begins, students take a timed math test, but a few are late and miss the test.
That happens, and you may have noticed one of the little girls came in late, and she was upset because she had missed that, and it feels like there's not enough time in the day to teach anyway, and so setting up routines so kids know what to expect when they come in really helps them use every bit of their day well, and so I feel bad sometimes when they are late and they've missed their test. Sometimes I let them take it again, say at recess, but it's not the same. Often they don't take it then. And
starting school on time establishes a child's mood and setting for the day. Miss Caves notices that when students are late, it has a ripple effect through their entire day.
Well, they're always behind with the tasks, and then they start the day off feeling behind. Then the next task, they're trying to sometimes make up for the time they missed, and they always feel like they're one step behind.
Yeah, well, when you come in and everyone's sitting you down and they're looking at everything, even if you're 5 minutes late, they look at you and you're you feel out of it. You feel like you're not ready, and you feel like you're not a part of it because they all got there. Even though if they're just starting on morning work and all you have to do is write a few words and you're caught up, but you still feel like you're out of it and you missed out on a few things.
School principal Ann Salzer often sees tardiness have negative effects on students.
The impact of that on the students' entire day is significant. They struggle to catch up with what they've missed, and it sets their day off kilter from the very beginning, and they never feel quite the same. They're unsettled. They may miss an entire block of curriculum that is scheduled to happen at the beginning part of day. For example, in our school, students often practice their math facts at the beginning part of the day. And when they miss that, parents wonder, didn't they ever have an opportunity to learn their math facts? And so that's a significant problem for students and for families.
Educators say the same is true for the end of the day. Picking up students 10 to 15 minutes early could affect classroom projects and hinder a child's grade.
From my point of view, one of the main disadvantages is that the children will miss those last few minutes of instruction, clarifying any misconceptions of maybe assignments.
Sometimes students leaving early will miss important afternoon announcements and homework assignments given at the end of the day, which leaves them unprepared for the next day.
I felt like I didn't know what to do. I was confused and didn't feel like I belonged in there.
It just makes things a challenge at the end of the day, because as a classroom teacher, you want to make sure your room is in order, that they've got the belongings that they need, and if they're leaving early and I don't get a chance to do that, they come with being disorganized at the beginning of the day, and that is a real negative for the students, because just imagine you coming and your day's already disorganized, and it just sets the tone for the remainder of the day, so that makes it a challenge as well.
Parents should remember the entire day is valuable, and teachers want each child in their classroom as much as possible.
My advice is for kids who come to school late, which is a bad thing because you won't know what kids are doing in class, and you don't know what work they're doing. It might be hard work or easy work, and you might think that work is very hard for everybody to do, and you don't know what people are doing in class.